What's going on, fam? We live and direct from the Bully House, man. We out hard on the yard, man. Got one of the bully pups with me. Today I want to talk about pit bulls and bullies, man, the difference. And even though you might think this is a pit bull, this is not a pit bull. The American Pit Bull Terrier is its own breed. The American Bully is made from the American Pit Bull Terrier, Staffordshire Terrier, and a few other things. It's about 3 other things. I can give you my spiel and then somebody else will give you their spiel. Nobody really know. But all I can say is that Pit Bull is part of the makeup genotype of it. While you get red nose and yellow eyes, it's like a pit bull, but it's a bully. But what this camera does not do, doesn't show, is the muscle buildup on these are totally different. And you think this is a pit bull because in your head, your whole life, this is what you think a pit bull is supposed to look like. But I guarantee you, you go out right now, and that right there shows you consistency in breeding right there. Consistency in breeding. That's litters a year apart, and we still popping. But what you always thought a pit bull was is what these look like. But you cannot get this from a pit bull terrier because pit bull terriers are not built up like this. Pit bull terriers are more athletic, very much more agile, and more toned up. They're skinnier. They're not bulky like this. That boy right there is bulky. You see what I mean? He looks like a blue-nosed pit, but you're not gonna get that much muscle from a pit bull terrier. I've had very big pit bulls. My partner Clayton had a dog, Bubba Kane. Was huge, but he didn't have this muscle tone. Is what I'm trying to tell you. He was huge. Just like you can get a bulldog that's very healthy, but they're not gonna look like my dog Chucky. Chucky's full of muscle. I mean, that boy's stout. Another main difference is the temperament, though. What I breed for, temperament. And this is this boy's dad, is this dog here. And he's got the best temperament on the yard. He has no aggression in him. Wants to be a companion completely. In the 1980s, when American Pit Bull was under attack by society because of all the things that was happening. For one, it was just so many of us had a pit bull. Everybody had a pit bull terrier. And if everybody's got it, then everybody's not an A student. There's gonna be some F students too. But during the 80s, the pit bull terrier, there was so many of people had them. There are a lot of irresponsible people. Come here, Bo. Bo. A lot of irresponsible people, and some not irresponsible, were under attack by pit bulls. I mean, pit bulls killed a lot of kids in the 80s, man. Pit bull terriers were responsible for a whole lot of deaths and kids getting their face tore off. So I am a pit bull lover. I've had a pit bull my entire life. I had a pit bull when I was in the Army. And you ain't supposed to do that, but I did it. That's how much I wanted a pit bull. But when my daughter was born, we wasn't chancing pit bulls no more. Because another thing that would happen with pit bulls is they would get jealous of the kids or something. I'm just telling you what it is. You people want to hound me daily with your pit bull this and pit bull that. I'm just telling you what it is. You hold your breed together, man. If you want to be proud of your breed, you got to take it with its ups and its downs, man. Just tell people that it's changed. But I'm telling you that when I came up, there was a lot of pit bulls that attack kids. So the temperament was a problem. The temperament, along with the muscular build and strength of the pit bull's jaws, was the problem. And that's evidence that the American Bully is a different breed, because the American Bully, by definition, has more muscle, mass, and strength. I ain't gonna say strength. I ain't never had a pull off between a pit bull and a bully. Them pit bulls, I've had some pit bulls that can pull a ton, man. My bros, my people on the east side have bred. My cousin Pip and Ron Owens has bred pit bulls for generations, man. That the bite is so hard on them. So I can't say one way or another because we've never tested it out. But I can tell you from owning pit bulls and owning bullies that these bullies definitely hold their own when you raise them right and you breed them right. Now, let me say this. There's two different types of bullies. There is a bulldog type of American Bully, and there's a pit bull terrier type of American Bully. These are the terrier types. These are types I like. And the real reason behind that, I like the muscle of both brands, both breeds, they're both the same breed, but both styles of the breed. Come on, Bo. Bo. Come on, boy. Come on. I like both styles of it, but the difference is the muzzle length. The length of the muzzle on the terriers is long enough that they can actually breathe. Look at Creed, they don't like Bo being over here. Come on, Bo. There's a couple of the other pups. It's that boy Romeo. Not Romeo, but Primo. I mean, I've had a bunch of pit bull puppies that you can buy for $35, but they ain't gonna look like that. I don't care what you're talking about. You might say that looking at it on this camera, but I guarantee you, if we get face to face, you're gonna see that dog don't look nothing like them puppies. You're gonna see that pit bull is a $35 dog, $300 dog if they have papers. If they bred it right, if it's registered, it's got good papers, you can spend $300. But he ain't gonna look like that. I don't care what you're talking about. He's not gonna look like that. That's $3,500 compared to $300. So the American Bully looks like a pit bull because it has a lot of pit bull genes in it. That's part of the genotype that went together to make this breed. And what I like is that part of it. That's what I like to bring out in my breedings. I want that pit bull muzzle. That's the healthiness. That's how I change the health of the from the exotics being unhealthy, not being able to breathe good and everything. My dogs is breathing well, and my structure is well. So they run. They're athletic. They have all the energy they need. So when I talk about this is not a pit bull, I'm meaning a whole lot about the terrier style and not the bulldog style of bully. But they're both great dogs. The difference is the muscle, the size, and the temperament. And I don't care what you say. You can argue with me till you blue in the face. I've had them both. I've been raised by both. My cousins had a farm when I was young. Me and my brothers would go down to Clarksville, Texas, and we could just walk through the farm and it's just pit bull after pit bull after pit bull. And we would pick our pup and come back to Oklahoma. You know, so there's no place in my life that I didn't have cousins that were into these pit bulls. So of course that's what I got into. And I have bought the best pedigree of pit bulls. But I'm telling you, the inherent risk that we have with the temperament is not in these dogs. Now, with that being said, the more it looks like a pit bull, the more it's a pit bull. So the more of that genotype is there, the more it's a pit bull. If it don't have nothing, that means I don't like skinny bullies. If it ain't bully, it's more like a pit bull. It's gonna have more of that temperament of the pit bull. So skinny is a flaw for me too. You gotta be bully. You gotta have wide chest, you gotta have big head, and you gotta have a good temperament. A dog is gonna be a dog. I want him to be a dog, but the temperament of being a companion dog is what I'm breeding for, and that's what we get. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. Leave a comment if you don't agree with me. Leave a comment if you do agree with me. We might go on live Sunday and discuss it live with everybody. But that's my opinion, man. If you made it this far, leave a pound hard cut in the comments, man, because you hard cut, baby. Pound HC. That's all I ask. And if you ain't did it by now, you need to come on off the bench for the big win. And get you something hard cut. It's on.